Today is Monday, November the 5th, 2012, and this is Michael Cam with our market comments. Tomorrow is election day south of the border, so markets are relatively quiet today. America has a choice to make tomorrow, but whether it is for Romney or Obama, the president-elect will need to start taking immediate action to get the nation's finances under control and the nation's unemployed back to work. I firmly believe that both potential leaders realize this and expect a flurry of activity out of Washington upon the election's end, as long as the election's result does not create more gridlock again. This is my first commentary in a month, as my concerns about headline risk have been consistent since my last comments, and frankly, markets have done little waiting for greater certainty, or rather, less uncertainty. That said, I am slowly regaining confidence in equity markets, in part due to my opening comments regarding the next U.S. administration. They have 2 years to push hard to turn things around in the economy, and I expect they will push hard from the get-go. But there are 3 other reasons. First, central banks around the world succumbed and have started priming the global economy with new money. The Federal Reserve has a stated objective of reducing unemployment to 7% and boosting inflation to 3%. Those are big moves. But the expression, "don't fight the Fed," reminds us that if this is their mission, we should expect them to accomplish it. For this reason, we do like some of the precious metal plays. Next, equity market valuations are still quite reasonable. Though some dividend stocks are pricey and bonds are expensive, as this is currently the crowded trade, there are many growth companies that have solid balance sheets, growth, and bright outlooks. There are a number of dividend-paying stocks with reasonable valuations and dividend yields in the 3 to 5% range, which, given the fact that 10-year interest rates right now are 1.75%, are still very attractive. We are careful to avoid some of those crowded trades, but in many areas in the equity market, we're finding quite the opposite. The third reason to be positive on the outlook is energy prices. Yes, North America has some of the cheapest fuel in the world, and the new fields being located and techniques being employed to extract the fuels are a potential major source of employment for North America as it becomes self-sufficient in energy. Further, work towards sustainable and renewable resources is a goal of both governments and society alike. The cheaper fuel is another source of future employment, as companies choose to relocate or build new production facilities in North America rather than overseas. It is often said that when the United States catches a cold, Canada gets the sniffles. Well, I suspect that a tailwind or two in the sales of the U.S. economy could be of generous assistance to Canada too, and frankly, to the global economy as a whole. We have endured a snakes and ladders market for some time. A number of economic figures are improving, and I believe it is only a matter of time before enough positive results and momentum builds and investors start pushing the buy button again and push equities back up towards historically normal valuations. One last thought. As the Western world has focused on Washington in the U.S. election, a similar story is unfolding in China. The world's most populated nation and second largest economy has its Communist Party leaders stepping down next week to usher in a new group of younger Communist Party leaders. The election process in China is quite secretive and, frankly, undemocratic, but the result will be felt globally as China continues to play a major role in global growth. This election may be even more important than anything occurring south of our border. That's it for this week. Thank you for listening, and may you and your family be well.